Yeah.
Good.
Do you have anything from?
Yeah, what was the general thoughts on today's game?
I thought we made good adjustments from the UMBC game to this game with our defense, and it showed tonight against a really good Radford team. Really proud of how we rotated and stayed in stances and took things away, which was not the case at UMBC. So it was just nice to see that they could turn it around in 2 days in practice and come out and play the way they did. Not a great start, obviously. We looked like we were sputtering a little bit, but then got ourselves together a little bit after probably about first 4 to 5 minutes of the first quarter, and then went to the bench, which was nice. The bench came in and helped us get the lead, and then really the second quarter we just kind of turned it on, felt a lot more comfortable, I think. And then, I thought it was a decent third quarter for us, but I think in the fourth we got relaxed a little bit, and they kind of caught us off guard a little, and went on an 11-0 run and got back into the game. So it was one of those things where we just need to be a little bit more disciplined as the clock's running down in the fourth quarter.
First and foremost, congrats on the win. I know I said it's Jade and Fish, but that's 3 in a row. That must feel really, really good.
Yes.
First and foremost, last time we spoke, you kind of talked about Jade being more aggressive.
Yes.
What did you see from her tonight that illustrates a step in the right direction?
Well, I think Jade got herself in the flow of the game. I think she attacked in the first half, driving to the basket a little bit. And then I think she really, she didn't score a lot for her, but she made some terrific assists or made the pass to get to the next pass to make the assist. I just really think she ran the offense extremely well and didn't take her foot off the gas at all. And I was really happy to see that she kind of went for it that way and changed. Again, took her one game to get herself back into the swing of things. So really happy for her, Fish and Taylor. And the 3 people that you expect to show up every game showed up today.
For sure. So my next question is actually about Fish. I know we've kind of talked about her making her free throws down the line.
Yeah.
Obviously, she had some misses, but she had some makes.
Yep.
How has she improved in that department, and what do you still need to see from her to keep moving forward?
I think Fish, along with the free throws, that's just mental. I think knowing that you want to be there, that it's going to go in, it's like do your routine, breathe, relax there. And I think the more you get there, the more relaxed you are. Sometimes with Fish, it's more pressure she has on her, the better she is a free throw shooter. So, we're ahead, so it doesn't feel as pressing, right? She needs to obviously, with the ball in her hands a lot, she needs to make more free throws. She needs to be above 75% for us to have the ball in her hands at the end. I think what she did well today was she handled their pressure well, got to the rim in transition and off of drives in the half court, and just kind of really got us into the flow a little bit. Once we subbed her out, we had to sub her out and then put her back in, and she seemed fine once we did that. It was just like a weird start for her.
Yeah, for sure. So I asked Fish and Jay this question, but it seems like defensive energy and really locking in when it matters is kind of becoming the calling card of this team. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, that's all I've talked about to them for since the season started. That if we were going to win a championship, if we're going to try, it has to be at that end of the floor. And I do think we have a lot of talent, we have a lot of scoring, we have a lot of people we can play, but it doesn't matter if you don't play that end, because you're going to encounter a time where you're not going to shoot the ball well. And when that happens, you have to rely on your defense. And for the most part, did we have mistakes? For sure we had mistakes. But you're going to have mistakes throughout the course of the game, and I just thought that we did what we were supposed to do. We did the scout. We forced baseline, right? We try to keep them taking shots that they don't want to take. And I think for the most part we did that. We had a little lull where they hit a couple threes, and that shouldn't happen off ball side. So we talked a little bit about that in one of the timeouts. But really proud of how we played defense today, because moving forward we have two more tough games this week in Virginia and Towson. So if we don't play defense, we're not going to be in the game.
For sure. This is my last question. And early in the second quarter, the team really went on a run, and they never looked back. That was probably the best, I think, couple of minutes that I've personally seen from the team all season. How important is it to kind of build off runs like that during games against tough opponents like that?
Yeah, I think you need runs and you need momentum changers, and I think we got a couple offensive rebounds. Yeah, we got some transition looks, we got some quick passes for quick scores, and it's not going to last the whole game. You're not going to play like that all game. But what it felt like we didn't have was a flow like that in the second half. We had it in the second quarter of the first half, but we went back and forth with them too much, I think, in the second half. It was tied in the fourth quarter, and we won by 5 in the third quarter. So we need to get more of those momentum things. Like we had a couple turnovers that we shouldn't have had, but I will say this might be the first game all year that we've had a positive assist to turnover ratio. So when I look at that, I'm like, thank God. Like I've been waiting for this, and finally it's here. I hope it doesn't go away. Now we need our free throw percentage to go up, but I just think making free throws during those times is really important when you're not scoring. When you get fouled, you need to put the free throws in to help kind of spread the gap a little bit.
All right, awesome. Well,
Thanks.
That's it for me. That's 3-0 at home.
All right, yeah, it's good. It feels good. Thanks.
I know. I feel like I'm a good luck charm.
Yes, maybe.
No,